Hey, my fans of YouTube, man, what's going on? This is your girl Brittany. Look, I know I haven't been on YouTube like in a minute, like in a grip, and I'm so sorry that I just left y'all hanging like that. And I don't know if any of my videos even inspired or motivated anyone. And I know most of them were boring and they were long as fuck. And I'm so freaking sorry. But this is honestly, actually, literally going to be a short, brief video. I promise. This is like only one person, which is a friend of mine, had actually asked me to do a video like this. And this is talking about being a parent and being in a toxic relationship as being a parent. Um, Thing is, um, I'm a stepmom, and it's very, very hard to step up to a child. Like, it's hard. Let me see, how can I put that? It's hard to step into a child's life. And you can't expect them to just like you just because, oh, I'm your parent now. One, you're not married. And two, they don't know who the hell you are. So you need to do parenting things with that child. If you're not ready for a child, then don't do, like, don't lie basically to your partner. You need to tell them, I'm not comfortable, like, I want to date you. And then, like, if you're, talking about the child or whatever, try to keep it brief and try to keep it as positive as possible. Even though I notice some parents who date people who don't like kids. Now, there's only two of those that I know of that I have experienced. Well, not experienced, but I have seen um, that there are ones who will actually warm up to the child and actually take care of that child. Like, they do the most parenting thing they can. But there are ones that, that pretend to like a child, and they only do it just to be with the mother or the father. And it's not okay. I'm not going to tell you it is okay, because it's not. And the only reason why I say it's not okay is because, one, you're not just hurting your partner, but you're hurting that child, which you not caring about that child, like, through heart. Once you and your partner break up, there is a slight chance that you will start feeling a little close to that child because of how long you've been there. Not unless you were there for a short period of time and just didn't really care, which, again, okay, it's not okay. It's really not. Um, like I said, like, it's not easy being a step parent. It's not, she doesn't, like, ask for much. She's a very, very great little girl, and she's going to be grown up to be a very great woman. And I just, wanted to actually give this topic because I know a lot of step parents and even parents themselves go through this. Young parents at that, young adults, stuff like that. So I just want to let you know from my end and from what I've seen, experienced, that is not easy. It is not. The toxic relationship, a toxic relationship isn't good either. There are signs of a toxic relationship. A toxic relationship can lead you to either suicide, it can leave you mentally ill, it can lead you to a lot of things, but it depends on how long you stay in that situation. I've known people who have dated or, were engaged or married for, like, years on end, and they have gotten so used to it that their mental state really isn't there. It's all numb, it's all drained, and, like, their partner isn't the one that they won't really want to be with. But there are also ones who actually come straight forward, but not in a negative way, and there are ones who come straight forward, but in a negative way, and those are the ones that both y'all really don't need to be with each other. If it's going to end negatively, you guys should separate, especially if y'all are already having problems within, like, let's say, like, a month or two. Then you guys need to separate. That means you guys weren't meant to be together. You guys were meant to meet each other, but you guys were not meant to be together. You guys were probably meant to be friends or acquaintances or met through someone else. You guys were not meant to be together. Um, the ones who actually ended in a non-negative way actually tells their, the previous partner that they're with, like that it's not working out, stuff like that. But like I said, a toxic relationship can lead you to a lot of things, especially mentally and emotionally. Me, I'm a very sensitive person myself. So, I mean, I'm not too sensitive how I used to be when I was a little girl. But I'll tell you now, um, when when I was little, people used to call me ugly all the time. All the time, people called me ugly. Most of my life, and I would just sit there and cry. I wouldn't even defend myself. But then there was one day that I realized that people is going to say stuff about you. People's not going to like you. you know, Everything's not going to go perfect in your life. Even though it doesn't make any sense, it will make sense to you one day. Because there are a lot of people who grew up in broken homes. Broken homes don't even have to mean you're poor. Broken homes can mean they were messed up mentally. Broken homes can mean they barely had any clothes. They barely had any shoes. So when they find someone who has that stuff, but is like, not too cool to them, they will bring that person down with them because they want someone to feel how they feel. But they are the ones who really don't talk to anyone, but they are like street lovers. Like they love the street, they love the street life. And those are the ones who more likely get in gangs and have fake friends and stuff like that. Like that parents today, you want to prevent your son or daughter from doing that type of thing. You need to watch out for their toxic relationships. So if they keep coming to you and telling you about their partner, about their wrongs that they're doing, you need to ask about their side also. But if it comes out to be that they are literally not, you know, not happy in a relationship, you need to give them some advice. I know a lot of parents say, I don't want to get in your business, or there's a lot of parents that gets in business too much and too deep and blames the other person. And the thing is, when there's a difference to when you're good, like you're a good person in heart, but there's also a difference to where you're just good in bed. And good in bed means you're a one night stand, or maybe like you're just for the season, stuff like that. Um, a lot of these things do have to do with toxic relationship. You're probably like, Brittany, like what the hell does this guy do anything? Thing is, I have experienced a few of those. I have not experienced one night stands where I like, I guess, slept with someone and they left. One, I don't sleep with anyone that I just met. I don't do that. You shouldn't do that because that could lead to a very, very weird conflict, or you can get your feelings hurt. Um, but thing is, I have experienced when people are there just for a couple of months, or just for a season, or maybe a week, and those are the people that you thought it was going to work out with, but it isn't, because in your heart and in your gut is telling you not to be with this person for a reason. And like, you need to listen to yourself sometimes, and give it a chance, maybe, if you want to. But sometimes you need to listen to your gut and your heart. um Again, um like, if you know you're a good person in heart, and you care about this person, you stay with them for a while, quite a while, and you break it off. Now, here's the warning signs about this is, if you know you're a good person, like me personally, I'm not saying I'm the best, but I know I'm a good person in heart, and I'm also a good person in relationships. But my thing is, when people will bring you down just because you are a good person. People won't lift you up just because you are a good person. And people won't understand where you come from. Like, say, like, me personally, my partner gets mad at me because I am getting one of my people, so a person that I've known for a very long time, I'm getting her a gift for her birthday, and I did not show up to her birthday party tonight. And she was mad. She put all types of statuses up on Facebook or whatnot. My fiance is mad at me because I'm getting her a gift, but I have to tell her. I told her multiple times. I'm like, I'm not like her. I I am not someone who will act like someone else. I am me, and I will send her a card. I will get her a little small gift. I will give it to her, but I do not associate with her. And there are people who just, flat out just says, hell no, forget you, I'm not sending you anything, which is fine. Like, you already know how that person is going to be, but at the end of the day, you are going to end with a negative night or a negative month, or, depending on how long it goes on. But like I said, I know this is 10 minutes, maybe 11 minutes long. And like I said, I just wanted to make it at least a little like short and brief. I know this ain't too short, but most of my videos are like 20 minutes long, 16 minutes long. And I don't want to keep making them type of videos. Because you guys, I know pretty sure nobody wants to sit through all of that. But those are a few things that I've learned in my life. And maybe you can pass it down to your niece, nephew, cousin, uncles, aunts, every all learns things new every day. Um, Again, I mean, I'll come up with a part two. And yeah, again, this is your girl Britt. Make sure you click that subscribe button and make sure you get all of my notifications by actually clicking the bell up top. Make sure you like, comment, make sure you share this with all your friends, family, anyone whom you may be close to. Again, well, I guess I'll see you guys later. Peace.